Hi guys, welcome back to a new video on the channel. I'm back with some new tips, some new attacking tips, 5 pro attacking tips that can elevate your game in FC 25. And I've collected a few clips per subject to talk about and to show you. And the first one I want to talk about is timed finishing and focusing, of course, on green timed finishing. This is, of course, something that can be game changing if you're not using it yet. When you learn to time your shots green, most of your shots, it will, of course, show an increase in chance conversion and help you hopefully win more games. So in the first clip, we're running through and go with Cantona and we green timing that into the near post. I think personally, if we don't green that, that's not a goal, or it's becoming maybe a 50-50 and you don't want that. With this green timed mechanic, we basically guarantee ourselves a goal if nothing weird happens. I'd say if I shoot this shot 10 times, 9 out of 10 times it will fly in with the green time finishing. Next up, again, edge of the box, Pele, green time. Yeah, I think you might look at this and think, wow, if I don't time my shot, that doesn't go in, or I'm not timing my shots yet, I don't score goals like that. Yeah, I think the same actually. This shot is very, very important at the time because, again, just as the previous one, I don't think it will fly in otherwise. Or at least the chance increases from maybe 50-50 to 90%. And here again with Dennis Mann, far post corner, but you can see the extra power and accuracy this ball gets. Because I guarantee you, if I don't time this green, the keeper will probably get to it. It'll probably be too slow, not in the corner enough, and now it's just perfect. Right speed, perfect accuracy, perfect curve, all you want. How are you timing your shots green? First of all, you just shoot normally, and right before your player connects with the ball, you press the shooting button again, and if you time it correctly, you will get a green timed shot. Next up, what we're going to talk about is the Finesse plus playstyle. This playstyle is super OP around the box, maybe a bit further as well for the long shots. Inside of the box, it's also pretty good everywhere you want to use it. First clip is a shot outside of the box with Dennis Mann with the Finesse plus, and you can see yourself, this was not even green and it flies in like that. And inside the box is the safest way to finish if you got a player with that playstyle, because you don't even have to worry about the timing. As you can see here, I think it's like 30-40 meters out. Guaranteed goal. Guaranteed goal. And if I didn't have Finesse plus, it would not be that easy of a shot. And then one more long shot with Dennis Mann. This one's crazy because it's green, yeah, but the goalkeeper did get far reach animation and still went in. So you can see yourself how important this playstyle is and what an extra weapon it can be in your attack. Especially if you're playing against these guys that just sit back in a 5-4-1, it's a very good tool to have. Talking about 5-4-1, we made a video on this formation, so you might want to check that one out as well. The next topic, it's the Trivela shot. How do you perform the Trivela shot? You perform it while angling up in the right way, so if you have a right-footed player, it has to be in front of his right foot, and if you have a left-footed player, the other way around, of course, and you do an L2 shot. So you press L2 and then the shooting button. So as you can see here with Pele, we're dribbling, and we perform a Trivela shot into the far post. It goes in via the crossbar as well, but not even timed green. So imagine if this was timed green, how accurate this shot would be. You can shoot a Trivela from far, mid-range, close range, everywhere, because I think also in the timed green clips, you've seen a few Trivelas there. Next up, we can even Trivela pass. You do that just by pressing L2 while passing, and it of course has to be in a good position. Then we get into Dennis Mann. As I said, from close range is good as well. We see the near post opening up. That's perfect for a left footer there. We Trivela it. That way, it'll curve a bit around the goalkeeper and go in. Next up, again with Illich, we're dribbling in front of his left foot. Now you can see with the left foot, not even timed green, and the goalkeeper simply has no chance because these shots are super OP because they just curve away from the keeper. So again, L2, shooting button, right angle, near post, from close is also good, but from distance you want to hit it far post. Until now we just talked about the shooting mechanics, but of course passing is a really big aspect of FC as well. and I've gone with the first time through ball mechanic. So ideally, perform this with players that got the incisive pass, at least on white. So the idea is to play to one striker, immediately trigger the other striker with L1 before the pass arrives there, and then just before that other striker basically goes offside, you want to press triangle to give that pass first time. So you have to calculate every time, like, okay, if I pass it now, at what point of the pass can I trigger the player already so that he doesn't go offside when the other guy receives it, if that makes sense. So let's take a look. We have there with Ilic, and we played to Pele, and when we played to Pele, we immediately triggered Vinicius Jr. That's very important because he needs to be on a run. Now we just kind of make an estimation when Vinicius Jr. is going to pass the defensive line, and we can just play him when he's onside. That way, we play to Cantona, and then we already see Vinicius. That's our goal. So we played first time to Cantona, we played to Cantona, and then first time triangle to Vinicius, and he's in. Now we got with Ilic, we play to Cantona, and before the ball arrives to Cantona, we press L1 to trigger Pele, and then immediately a triangle to give that pass. You can see how assisted it is as well. And with this mechanic, we just score so many goals. It takes a lot of practice time to get used to, but trust me, if you know how to use this, it'll be insane. Here again, with Ilic to Pele, during the pass, we trigger Cantona, we get that through ball with Pele, and it's just perfect timing. Finish is so easy. So guys, you need to master this because you'll score way more goals in FC. And then last but not least, it's of course set pieces, and in particular corner kicks. Corner kicks, the way I like to take them, and not complicate it too much, is having someone who could maybe do a bicycle kick. So in our case, we got Haaland as a target player, and then as a corner taker, it depends what side we're taking it. So assuming we're going to swing it in, we always want to aim it at the penalty spot. Then we put 3.5 bars of power, and hopefully, more times than not, our player that is the target player will lock onto the ball. In our case with Haaland, what we try to do is a bicycle kick, because EA of course nerfed the contested headers, but of course a contested bicycle kick is not nerfed, so it's a better way of taking the corner. So when we take this corner, we immediately swing it in and press L2 and the shooting button to try and get a bicycle kick animation, just same as Trivella basically. I've collected a few clips, so I think every one of them is kind of the same, so I can go through all the clips and tell you exactly again what I did, but we'll just show you the clips, and then you see yourself what I mean with this, and of course how you perform the best possible way. So guys, this was the video about the 5 attacking pro tips. If you got any questions, leave them down below. Drop a like, subscribe. I'll see you for the next time. Bye.